Dauntless reveals new details about the coming Storm expansion. Blast Online talks about its next update centered around the Assassin class. My.com announced its plans to publish Conqueror's Blade in the European and North American regions, and this card game moves from free-to-play to buy-to-play? What's up, guys? James Blunt here with a weekly recap for gaming news and announcements for the week of August 3rd, 2018. Starting out the news this week, we've got a couple of digital card games to talk about. The first of which, Insane Robots. Planiac's robot card battler is on its way to Discord. It's interesting. Following a successful launch on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, Planiac has announced that the game will be free-to-play via Discord. That's new. All players will need to do is join the official game Discord, and they'll be able to challenge players to matches and climb the leaderboards for a chance to win a free version of the game on their platform of choice. That's kind of an interesting way to do it. Hopefully it works out for them. Similarly, Abracam's digital card game Faeria recently released a new expansion on PC entitled Fall of Everlife, which added 40 new cards to the game. The new expansion arrives hot on the heels of another recent change, moving the classic version of the game from a free-to-play model to a buy-to-play model. Yes, you heard me correct. The Classic Edition retails for $24.99 US now and will offer players a complete set of cards for Faeria, counting over 400 cards in total. No more buying packs. In doing so, the company hopes to bring a more balanced feel to Faeria and to remove the feeling of pay-to-win that is accompanied by having to buy so many packs to acquire cards. In a lot of cases, that makes sense. The full patch notes for the changes are linked in the description below if you're wanting to learn more. Lastly, in card game news, Blizzard revealed many of the cards available for the upcoming Boomsday project for Hearthstone. These new cards, which were experimented with in the recent live stream, included 2 new legendary spells, Flark's Boomzooka for Hunter, and Floop's Glorious Goop for Druids. That's kind of funny. There are also pre-release events coming to special fireside gatherings, which will allow players to open the packs that they have from the new set early and use those cards in the fireside brawls. The new card reveals seem to be some big news for Hearthstone players, so, we figured it'd be worth mentioning here. We've also got a link to the live stream reveal at MMOs.com, link below. Moving on to MMO news, Phoenix Labs revealed some details earlier this past week about the coming Storm, which is the free expansion on the way to Dauntless. And one of the major talking points is the terrifying new behemoth known as Koshai, the Sovereign of Thorns, who seeks to bleed the life out of everything and spread chaos across the land. Koshai is said to have vines strong enough to crack the keel of a ship and can tear through even the strongest armor. Now, thankfully, those successful in hunting Koshai will be able to forge weapons of equally terrific strength. Of course, new challenges are not a shock to the people of Ramsgate, though few have faced an obstacle quite like Koshai. This and plenty more is headed to Dauntless in the coming Storm expansion, so be on the lookout for more details as they surface. Blast Online's most recent producer's letter announced that the next big update for the game will be centered around the Assassin class. Both Hyron and Union factions will have access to the class. Hyron will offer the Habecht, Sylvan Elf, and Moscow Assassins. The Union will feature the Amistad, Aqua Elf, Pantera, and Moscow Assassins. Like in most MMOs, these assassins will be capable of poisoning, stabbing, and ambushing their foes in the dark, of course. The Siege of Castra PvP battle will also be coming during its scheduled times, which pits teams of 70 players against one another in huge-scale brawls. Another new feature, Dominion contracts, will allow guild leaders to spend guild influence points to bid on contracts that grant the ability to rule a territory to the holder. Now, these allow newer, smaller guilds to compete with the larger, more established ones in a meaningful way by means of points instead of outright PvP. Could be a good thing, or at least more balanced. Next up, My.com announced this week that they're teaming up with Booming Games to publish the free-to-play warfare MMO Conqueror's Blade in the European and North American regions. Players take part in heated battles over massive open-world environments, securing glory and territory for their clan or alliance. Period-accurate armor and units from both Eastern and Western civilizations will be available. While the game will be free-to-play, early access packs will be available for purchase with additional bonuses. Keep an eye out at MMOs.com for plenty more details as they get announced. Up next, RuneScape devs shows off a very clan-heavy patch for the game this past week. The update includes the ability to broadcast achievements across a clan channel, mute individual clan members in clan settings, and add in skill nodes that actually grant more clan resources, plus plenty more. Several items and boss encounters have been altered as well, and the Avatar Warden job title is no longer required to summon an avatar. These are just some of the major points in the update. Of course, the official patch notes are linked over at the site posted at MOS.com, along with Twitch Prime bundle details and a little bit of info on the mobile version of old school RuneScape. Check it out. Next up, Frostkeep Studios has announced the start of the early access phase for Rend. It's team-based fantasy survival game. Players can purchase their copy on Steam for $29.99 US. The early access period is actually meant to collect and implement player feedback and perform some feature testing before the game's official launch. Kinda looks like Ark from some angles. Rend builds on Norse mythology themes to offer a 3-faction survival game with both official rule sets and servers, as well as the support of privately hosted servers with customizable game options and rule sets. So yeah, kinda like a lot of the popular survival games. In a quick bit of League of Legends news, Riot prepares for its pool party event. The event introduces 3 new pool party skins for Gangplank, Caitlyn, and Zoe. The new missions being added for the event have pool party rewards as well, and there are a couple of new items to craft as well. Look forward to the new update in-game now. And in more MOBA news, Smite's patch 5.14 went live this week, bringing in the new goddess of volcanoes, Pele. Susano, Hebo, and Athena all received awesome new skins, and a slew of items and gods received balance adjustments, including a slew of buffs for Achilles, and some decreased magic scaling for Freya. Ranked Joust gets itself an extra band, and respawn timers in the early game have been adjusted for Arena, making the early deaths a lot less punishing. But speaking of Smite, MMO Huts is actually hosting a Smite giveaway, so if you're a fan of Smite, just like I am, and want a chance to win the new Pup Patrol Cerberus and Geek, Beak, Thoth skins, all you have to do is check out the gleam.io link down below and follow the instructions to enter. There are a lot of ways to earn extra chances to win, and the codes are good for all platforms. Once again, all you have to do to enter is head to the gleam.io link down below and start earning chances to win. Anyway guys, that's about it for all the major news and announcements this week. Like always, thanks so much for your support. For more information on the news topics, check the links in the description below. Feel free to discuss the news or more news in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. But until next time guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.